Hey, I'm on the move. It should be today's on the move, but what's up, Chris? How you doing? Welcome. It's Chris and I, as usually, Mr. Chris Edwards, joining me on the screen. We're not going to be on here long because I got my calendar totally screwed up today. I am supposed to be getting my other half of my mouth, getting some dental surgery, not surgery, but dental cleaning. So I am at the dentist's office here in Bushwick. So what's
What?
going on, folks? I see Chris is in the building. Chris, what's up?
Nut man, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Can you guys hear me clearly? Uh, I see
Yeah, you
Derek is in the building.
right now. You're good. You're good.
Derek is in the building. I see Lisa's in the building. Yes, I messed up my schedule. I This week has been a whirlwind, and I have to tell you, yesterday I reached a point of frustration. I went to help my mother, and I realized I can't do this anymore on some level. So I am like, gotta get this Medicaid stuff situated so that way we can get these things done. But I was so frustrated. I had to say, "Mom, guess what? You got your food, you got everything you need, but I'm out." I just couldn't do it any longer. And it wasn't so much that she was a problem, even though she was a little bit. It was just that this week has been a non-stop week. Photo shoots, clients, editing. So anyway,
Life,
it is what
life,
it is.
life is a lot sometimes.
Yeah, life is a lot sometimes. So
Yeah.
it's been, oops, let me see if you can see me. There you go. So it's been that kind of day. It's been that kind of day. So I see Lisa's in the building. Oh, guys, yesterday, if you missed yesterday's interview, oh my gosh, Keith Major was amazing. He blessed us, encouraged us, gave us information, inspired. It was absolutely wonderful. So if you missed that, make sure you catch the replay. It is definitely out there. Um, I will have some reels out today for that as well. So yeah, and also this evening at 11:10, 10ish, 11ish, I will be on Twitch live. So
Oh,
I have 3 days of the week that I'll do Twitch after dark. So it'll be after dark on Twitch, and you'll see me there in the evenings, right before I go to bedtime as I get ready for my Wordle. Okay? And so Jazzy's in the building. I see she says good morning. And happy anniversary, Chris. Hey,
oh,
is your anniversary, Chris?
it is our anniversary. Today makes 5 years married.
Wow, happy
Thank you, Chris.
anniversary. Happy
Yeah, thank you.
anniversary.
And
Nice.
yeah, that's what we're actually going away. We're leaving tomorrow morning. We'll be in Vegas for about 5 days.
Wow, nice. Lisa, yes. She says, are you going to bring it on Instagram? I will. I will bring it on Instagram because I know that there's a lot of you are not on Twitch. So I'll be on Instagram and I'll be sharing from Instagram. Okay, as well as Twitch. Happy anniversary. Let me see if they call my name.
Thank you, Lisa.
Let me see if they call me. Hold on a second. Oh, well, I'm inside, so I'll talk from the side. I left my mic system in, so they don't think I'm recording them. But anyway, let me go back to the door. Oh, you're good. You're good. Okay. Just want to make sure they didn't call my name. They probably
Yeah.
didn't, because it takes forever for them to call your name. So, what else is happening?
Thanks, Jackie. Thanks, Eric.
Did did you guys see that press conference yesterday? That racist news briefing for the airline crash? Man,
Listen to me. This is
Chris, go
what
take it, Chris.
this is what people voted for. This is what you wanted, so this is what you're going to
Uh,
get. I don't
it
watch
was
the
a
news.
circus.
I don't watch the news anymore, but I get the clips via other sources, and I mean,
Yes.
he's disgusting. We all knew it. All the people he has around him are disgusting. Now, listen, none of the people that he has hired around him are qualified. They're all Fox and
Mm-hmm.
Friends co-hosts, Um, and he named someone yesterday head of the FAA when there was no one in charge when that plane crashed. So I mean, this is just telling you
Yes,
how the government is
yes.
being run. It's disgusting, and this is what we're in for.
It is absolutely so sad at what the country's become. But that news report was absolutely horrible,
Man,
and
it,
it was filled with racism, filled with dog whistles,
not
bigotry.
even not even that though. When he was asked about will you be going to visit the site, he said, "What site? In the water? Am I supposed to go get wet? Like, are you serious? They're literally pulling bodies out of the Potomac River, and you're saying that, oh, am I supposed to go to this site? It's literally in your backyard. This is your
Yeah,
home, and this is how you treat American people."
yeah. Also, what was revealing about this whole the news report is the fact that he leaves out that Elon Musk pressured the head of the FAA of the not the FAA,
Yep.
was it the FAA? I think it was the FAA
Yes. FAA.
to leave the FAA, and
Yep.
then on top of that, the 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 pressure to get rid of folks that were part of the air traffic controllers
Yep.
and also the FAA department as leadership.
Yep. And so for those who don't know what's going on here,
Yes.
2 weeks ago, oh, they're calling you. Well, as he's doing that,
I have the cleaning today. Oh, you said Brown. Oh, no, no, I'm Ron. No, I'm here. She hasn't called me yet, right? She hasn't called. Okay, cool. Thank you.
all right, 2 weeks ago, as of yesterday,
Yes.
Elon Musk had one of his SpaceX go up and explode, and and the FAA grounded him. He's also been fined, and because of that, he wanted the head of the FAA gone, and he was forced to resign basically on inauguration day. So as of last week when he got inaugurated, there's been nobody running the FAA, and this is listen. Elon Musk paid $250 million, $250 million, to elect Donald Trump. Um, this is just now him calling in all of his chips. You don't get that money for nothing.
Mhm.
There's a cost to that money, and this is the results. There was no one at the head of the FAA. There's the person who's running the transportation department was a Fox host and was on the Real World. He has no credentials to be running this department. He's got
Well,
only the best white people.
oh, it was that briefing was absolutely ridiculous. I have never seen something so racist on TV. Never. Full of racism, full of coding words. It was absolutely horrible. So,
But this is what America
what
wants.
else is next? Oh, hey, look, the whole thing about DEI. Again, the people that DEI gives, what do you call it? The people with DEI that it white folks, white men of
Benefit.
executive order, and DEI also Asians, Hispanics, LGBTQ, disability. These people are all part of the DEI, and unfortunately, DEI has become the N word in these circles, and so therefore they are not sharing the truth. Again, it's about racist trolling and troving and all the above.
Yeah, yeah. I want to touch base on something else too because this is something that's
Yes,
very apparent. We've kind of talked about it a little bit, but um all of the Spanish speaking people, because that encompasses a lot of different people that voted for
yes,
him. that are now reaping not the benefits, but everything that he said that he is going to do. They're feeling it. There's
Yes.
one particular that kind of stands out to me. There was a Venezuelan man in Florida that voted for Trump, and his wife got deported, and now he's begging Trump to make an
Yes,
exception
I
for
saw
him.
that.
Sir, you got what
It
you
was
asked for.
absolutely horrible.
I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for
Yeah.
your wife. You know, we all have to take accountability for our actions. You decided you want to vote racist, xenophobic, individual, and everything that comes with it. You got what you asked for.
You got what you asked for. You get what you paid for, right? And if it isn't broken, I see here. Silly Lisa says, like I said, the helicopter pilot was white, a white man. They believe the air traffic controller was white, and all the people
And
were
the
white.
pilot,
So,
everybody was white. So where
but he
is
was bringing
DEI
in
coming in?
people of color.
Uh, where does DEI come? I mean, if your definition of DEI is people of color, black and brown, your argument holds no water because everyone that was in control of that incident was a Caucasian white man. And
Yeah,
the fact, you know what, I hate the fact that we have to talk
absolutely.
about this because that's not what's important. The fact that 67 people lost their lives on Wednesday.
Hmm.
67. Let's not forget that.
You know, the sad part is that again, the lack of caring for those that lost lives, the
Empathy.
families, the no empathy. They're just these people are just absolutely heartless, and America, unfortunately, is going to find out the hard way. Um, Hopefully, they will wake up, and in the midterms, they will change it around. But Project 2025 is real, and Project 2025 has been executed, and they're going from page to page to
Yep.
page to
Check,
page.
check, check.
And by the time 2 years is up, we don't know the damage. Hey, look, we may not even last a year as a country because of all this craziness. Um, I asked this question before to the audience, and I'll say to to those that are following. Hey, first of all, I want to say good morning to Elise. Elise is in the building. I see you, Elise. She says, hold on a second. Let me get Elise comment up there. Oh, there it is. Elise says there is no empathy or compassion.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Um, I see here also. Let me get this in here. Lisa says FAFO in Spanish. Jede, well, I won't show my Spanish because my Spanish is horrible. But wait, first of all, Lisa, can you speak Spanish? Lisa can speak Spanish. At least she can write it.
You learn something new every
For
day.
all Spanish folks, you go to for him. I effed around, and you're gonna know what else is going on in the world today. I think well, that's the news has been about that, but unfortunately, the news media. I've been looking at Don Lemon, Roland Martin, a couple of my Instagram that I follow that give good current researched news versus legacy news. The legacy news stations, they do not dive into it. They don't dive into the headlines. They don't dive into the items of information that need to be shared. So it is definitely something I always share with folks is know where to get your news sources from. So, Chris, what since on a lighter note, what's going on for the anniversary today?
Well, we're not doing anything specifically today. We're trying to finish packing because we have a 6 o'clock flight tomorrow morning. But we'll be spending 5 days in Vegas. We're leaving tomorrow morning, as I said, and just gonna relax and take some time out and enjoy each other's company. I look because I literally just got back from work, a work trip. I was gone from last week Saturday until Wednesday night. As a matter of fact, I was on an American Airlines flight flying back when that whole incident happened. I landed in Philly about 2 hours
Wow.
that incident happened. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So,
Yeah.
so how was your trip? How was the work trip? Did you learn anything on your work trip? Anything new that you
Uh,
want to share with us?
Not really. I mean, it's work is work. It was a great experience. So for those that don't know, I was working. I work with After Seven, and they were involved and included in the Soul Train cruise, which happens every year around this time, January to February. They're actually still on the cruise is still going on right now. The band got off in Cozumel, Mexico, but they had two performances. The ship left Fort Lauderdale on Sunday, and
Hmm.
we opened up the show Sunday night. They had a great performance, and then they had another show on Tuesday afternoon as well. But they have lots of artists. I was able to see Charlie Wilson perform. Was it Tuesday night or Tuesday afternoon? Great show. Drew Hill was on there. You've got a host of other bands, and like I said, they don't dock back in Fort Lauderdale until Sunday. So there's artists every day, every night. There's house bands playing on the ship. So literally, there's something going on every hour on the ship, musically. So it's a great experience, and they're actually doing
Wow.
it again in November. I believe that ship is sold out already, and they've already started selling tickets for next year's 2026 cruise. This is the
Nice.
13th year that they've run it.
Congratulations to After Seven for being a part of that, right?
Yeah, and this was their second time doing it.
Wow. And one day I'll go on a cruise where there's music like that all day and all night
All
long.
day, all night. But I will say, even though I was on this cruise, whatever, for me it's still a work day. So that even like the day that I had off, where I wasn't working with them, I still have to do my other work. So I'm like, I literally was in my cabin all day Monday. Just came out to eat and to do some photography stuff. But it's work for me, so it wasn't vacation.
Wow. Um, I had this week, for those that are just tuning in, I had this week a great opportunity to photograph this incredible organization. And it was about, as a matter of fact, this company celebrates DEI, and making sure that equity among people of color is being achieved. And it's an organization called Irigami in Manhattan, and so they had a panel discussion. I was able to photograph it, and they gave a shout out to me on LinkedIn this morning,
Oh,
and
nice.
which is really cool and exciting. Again, I always say I love being an event photographer because I have the opportunities to meet so many amazing people, and then you never know what kind of relationships you're going to forge in meeting some of these folks. And so I got some great shout outs also from the people that were responding to their posts, and then I reposted their posts with a couple of items that I wanted to share. So absolutely amazing to be able to be a part of people's branding and organization. Um, I see some folks in it. When it's going to be a little odd, we're not going to be able to show people's accounts because I'm here unless Chris could do it from his point. But any accounts that are blessing and encouraging you guys, that are inspiring you, you can put them inside the comment box. Also, if you're joining in, I'm on the move. So I'm here trying to get my dental care done, which is good to be on top of everything. 60 years old is like maintenance year. It's like getting everything done. So I'm getting all the deep cleanings now. So it's not enough just to get a cleaning, but you got to get your deep cleaning, which prevents all kinds of diseases and stuff. So that's when they go deep. They numb the mouth, and then
Yeah.
they go in and clean everything down to the roots almost. I guess you can say to the roots. And so I'm excited. Well, I can't say I'm excited about it because I really hate dentists. I don't like getting my mouth numb because I'll be numb for the rest of the day. So but I'll be free to talk after. But if you have an account that you want to share, make sure you put it in the chat, and then
I'm gonna,
Chris can probably bring it up on the screen.
yeah.
Okay, and because Chris has, I have to make sure Chris has authorization as well on this platform. Because some days, if I'm not here, maybe Chris will just lead it. I was like, Chris, you got the set today. Someone asked me that. I think it was Lisa. She says, Ron, why don't you, when you're not around, have Chris or the folks kind of like just, lead the show? I said, I never thought about that.
It's doable. I do this all the
So
time.
it is doable. You guys are trusted friends. Definitely can have you do that. You and Gwendolyn and Elise. I says I have a cool dent. Agree, Jazzy. What did Jazzy say? I missed the Jazzy's words. Jazzy says they don't.
They
That's a
don't
problem.
trust
A
it
lot have no
because,
ideas.
yeah.
Okay, got it. Jazzy was talking to Gwendolyn. They don't, and that's the problem. And love have no idea what it. Oh, they don't have an idea of what it entails. Okay. Yeah. So. What else is happening? So this weekend is going to be a busy weekend. Obviously, I'll be out and about. I'll be in Philadelphia. I'll be in Philadelphia
Oh,
tomorrow. So I will
what are you
be
doing in Philly?
live. I will be right in downtown Philadelphia.
Okay.
My buddy is having his birthday party. Also, he's one of my contributors to my Patreon. And I said, I must support my buddy.
Nice.
So he is going to be having his birthday party, and then I'm going to be there for most of the day. I'm going to leave early. Their party's not until the afternoon, late afternoon, but I will be there early so I can go live and talk to you guys and share, my discoveries. I love Philadelphia. It's a really beautiful place. But I'll be in downtown, in the historical district. So I'll be sharing that with you guys tomorrow if on
Whole city.
impromptu. Philly's a great day. And also, Philly is in the Super Bowl,
Yes, they are.
Pennsylvania. So they're in the Super Bowl, so I'm excited about that. And because New York, I love my New York. My ultimate team is the Giants. Unfortunately, the Giants haven't been the Giants in a while. So they're becoming like the Knicks. They're like the Knicks of New York, so that is not good. Let me get this camera right. Yeah, so any accounts that you guys want to share? Like I said, I definitely had this week Roland Martin again. If you have not been watching Roland Martin, I think you guys are missing out on something that's really educational and informative. So make sure you go to Roland Martin. I will still continue to have that inside the links because I think this community can learn a lot from him. Also, Don Lemon's been doing a great job in covering this accident that happened. So you can check that out as well. Um, what else? Oh, for those that, and again, like I said, if you missed yesterday's interview with Keith Major, it was a great interview. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely informative. You can check out that video, but also go to his site and support him in his photography and his endeavors. So you can check out that. Let's see here. Yes.
I love Lisa's comments. Yeah, she was like, as far as filling in hosts, she was like Jimmy Kimmel with his fill-in host.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what Lisa said.
Wait,
This is Lisa's idea.
do we have to do a monologue in the beginning?
Yes, Chris, you must do a monologue because you can do one.
Well, I'm gonna need writers.
You can do your monologue, and but yeah. So what are you guys doing this Saturday? What are you guys doing for the weekend? Maybe I should say that. What are you guys doing for the weekend? I mean, we're a small crowd in here today because I wasn't able to announce on my Instagram. It's amazing how many people still come to our platform here on YouTube through Instagram. It's the only
Well,
reason why I have it
yeah,
these
but
days.
here's the thing. It's legacy. People feel comfortable with it, so they're going to continue to use it
Yeah.
until there people are starting to migrate away from that to other platforms because of what's been going on
Mhm.
politically with Meta. But you're still going to get a lot of people flocking over from there because that's what they feel comfortable with, and that's what it's all about comfort level. People stay in their silos because they feel comfortable.
Yeah, I agree. I do believe, for instance, I was like, I need to get rid of one of my subscriptions so I can support one of my legacy media people. Um, so I was like, okay, Hulu might have to go. But Netflix, as they just started raising their prices, I said Netflix may be out the door, and then I can support another legacy
Everybody is
person.
raising
I mean, not
their
legacy,
price.
independent media. I want to
We might be
support
actually.
independent.
So speaking of subscriptions and raising prices, we might be switching from StreamYard to another platform because the renewal for the StreamYard for the yearly plan
No, what
outrageous.
is it going to be?
Oh, we don't know. Well, for the plan that we have, let's just say it's well over. I'm not going to give the price, but it's well over $500 a year.
No way. Well, it is right
Way
now
over.
because $50. It's $50 to be here online every month
Is that the basic
to be
plan?
with everyone. That's why I said, yeah. So it's important to support media. It's also, I mean, not that I am not, I don't consider myself media like independent media. That I
You
would say I would leave that to the Don Lemons of the world. But we do provide a service online of sharing information and giving
absolutely.
encouragement, inspiring, teaching you photography, and giving and meeting and introducing you to photographers. So this is why it's important to support. Again, it's $50 a month just to be here with you
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
So hopefully you guys will support the Patreon, and if you're a Patreon member, maybe you want to increase the Patreon because it used to not be. They doubled the price of StreamYard, so now it's $50, which means it's 500 plus a year to be here. Really almost 50. What 500 is? That would give you 500, $600 a year to be here. So that's $600 that I'm paying for to be here with you. So hopefully you guys can
Yeah,
support.
it's
That's why
very. I understand
Patreon
you
is
need.
so important.
I understand it's necessary to have funds to run the platform, but the price increase that they have instituted on the people that use their services. Let's just say this: if I remember correctly, the stat that Rice gave me was it's about three over $300 more a year just
Hmm.
to have the service. Um, that's unattainable. That's ridiculous. You can
Yeah,
understand
it
you
really
ask
is.
for a little bit more, but like that percentage, mm-mm. So we're looking at alternatives now. So more than likely, uh, after February, we'll be on a different platform.
Yeah, we have to continue to look for alternatives when people begin to raise prices, and there's no reason to raise the prices. What's getting me is that there's no reason to be raising prices the way all these companies are doing. It is absolutely ridiculous. Netflix just raised their prices. Hulu
Yep.
just raised their prices. Microsoft just raised their prices. And StreamYard just raised their prices. It is unacceptable. It is greed. It is definitely, Lisa. Lisa says they are being greedy. And again, it
Um,
goes to show you they don't care about us.
they don't. And I want to segue since we have a little time before you get called in. The big other conversation this week has been about boycotting a lot of these stores, and Target is now the number one target on that list of stores we're not going to support. And then of course there's been the conversation of, well, you know, don't boycott them because you've got a lot of black owned products that are there that is going to end up hurting them. But let's look at it this way. I have been a Target um, consumer for over 25 years, and I no
Mm,
longer will go into a Target store and give them my dollar. And people say, "Well, oh, you're only hurting black people." The products that I buy aren't necessarily targeted towards black people, so I'm not. If I wasn't buying the product before, I'm not going to buy it now. So you're not being hurt by me not buying the product I wasn't buying previously. And then on top of it, there's even people have been putting out emails on social media of letters that they're getting from Target saying that they're not going to be renewing their contract when it's up. Like if your contract is up in
Yes.
March, after March, they're pulling your product because they're not going to be supporting you anymore because they don't support the DEI
Oh, it's my
initiatives that.
time.
Oh,
It's
your
my
time.
time, guys.
All right, sir.
So thank you guys for joining us on Touch Base Daily today, and I will see you as I now go into the mysterious room. Welcome. So here I am. It is the dentist's office. Okay, guys, so I'm going to get in this chair. She's going to prep me. I don't like the cleaning. Okay, so see you guys. Thank you for joining in. I will see you later on tonight on Twitch and Instagram after 11,
All
after
right.
dark. See you later.